Hi, Alena.
Hi, Lisa.
I'm so glad to talk to you today, and I'm so glad to introduce you to our people, to our retreaters. And so many of them know you already, right? And
Yes.
you know a lot of our crew. But we have people who are new to the retreat this year, people that might not know you. So for everyone, Alena is an incredible mental health professional and a clinical hypnotherapist, and underneath that, an intuitive, a
Yes.
spirit channel, and just a wonderful person and a big-hearted person who really just wants to share. So, welcome, and tell us if I missed anything about you, and then about your workshop at the retreat.
Yeah, thank you so much for being
Mhm.
here with me today. I always love to spend time with you. So I was very honored that you and Elise asked me to be a presenter or more interactive workshop. So I'm super excited for that because I love doing the group work. And that's why I've always loved your retreats because it's so interactive and immersive and so very powerful and healing. So I can't wait to be a part of it this year. And so when we talked about your theme for this year and what you're going
Yep.
to share a little bit about. And what I'm bringing into that is inner child healing. And so, with inner child healing, we are looking at going back to the places where we need to, that there might be some hurts, some traumas, even that hold us back from being our true self, from living life in the way that we want to be living life. So, do you want to share maybe a little bit, like a little sneak peek
Yeah.
of the theme, so we can talk
Yeah,
about
we,
how?
we don't usually give away the theme
Yeah.
before the retreat, but Elise and I,
Mhm.
every year we get together and we vision, and we're given the theme and what we're supposed to focus on this year. So this year, so without giving too much away, it's about tending to ourselves, our
Mhm.
whole selves, from bottom to top. And there's a there's a beautiful metaphor that goes with that I'm going to save for the retreat. But as we tend to ourselves and we get to know ourselves and we want to share ourselves with the world, we both agree that it's so important to feel free to do that. And there's so much that can be holding us back. If we feel blocked or if we feel stuck, a lot of times that's old patterns, old
Mhm.
messages that we got, right, Alena? So
Yeah.
old stuff that we're dragging along. And if you don't want to drag that into this year, if you want to be free of it and be free, starting at the retreat, go to Elena's workshop, because that's where you're going to let go of, and it could be stuff from childhood, stuff from even before that, right, Alena?
Oh,
Isn't that
yeah,
what
it can be, yeah, womb, childhood, of course I do past life, but we're not gonna
Yeah.
really get into the past life, although that may come up for some people. When we leave
Mhm.
that intention open to letting go of what holds you back from living your best life, sometimes people do drop back into past life stuff. So yeah, could be past life, could be even womb, childhood, all the way up to present day, because of course we're living life. So there are hurts and things happening all the time. And exactly like you said, it is time. Like, this is the year. I've been watching people dropping stuff for probably the last 3 to 4 years. And I'm really starting to see this shift into ascension, into like spiritual awakenings like I have never seen before. It is
Cool.
amazing.
Cool,
So
I
I
love
am,
that.
yeah, so I can't wait to hear what comes out of your retreat, because these are the things that matter, that allow people to fully embrace that spiritual awakening. And that's what people often say to me, like, why do I want to go back? Like, I don't want to go back. I don't want to relive that stuff. But here's the thing. We have to go back to heal those hurts. We have to go back to release those stories, to release that pain, because oftentimes we tuck it into places in our body. So when we have physical pain, when we have upset bellies, when we have migraines, when we have chronic pain,
Mhm.
when we have diseases, those are emotional blockages. Those are where we've tucked that pain that we've experienced. And so something like doing this inner child work really allows us to acknowledge it, to do the forgiveness, and to let it go once and for all. And even if we just bring awareness to it, yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, do you have to know do you
No,
have to know what it is, right? Do you have to
no,
know where it's from or where it's no, you just have to be
no.
recognize that, like, there's a block or
Yes.
something that's still with me
Yes.
perhaps. And then your
Exactly.
subconscious goes and finds it?
Exactly, exactly.
Okay.
So, with this, we're setting that intention of what needs healed. And you don't have to consciously know it. And oftentimes people will come to me and they'll have a conscious idea of like abandonment, like what's holding me back if I
Mm,
have this abandonment issue. But when we actually drop into the subconscious, it's not what they consciously think it is. That might be a part of it, but then there's like, oh, and then this, oh, and then that, and then all the way back to when I was a baby. And so your subconscious knows exactly where you need to go. And that's what we do through this guided meditation, through this hypnosis practice. So,
okay.
yeah,
And
great
so
question.
hypnosis, talk a little bit about hypnosis because
Mhm.
I think there's maybe misconceptions about
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
am I gonna be unconscious and you're gonna have to, snap me out of it? Like how what is it like?
Yeah, no, you are. So basically, what Elise does, what you do with a
Mhm,
guided meditation
mhm.
is definitely, it is similar, if
Yeah.
not exactly the same as hypnosis. I just have a little bit more tools and techniques that allow the brain waves to sync from that conscious state into that relaxed state, all the way into that theta state. And that's where we access the subconscious. So I'm
Awesome.
pretty sure that everybody that's coming to your retreat has already experienced it. They may just not have called it that. So
Okay.
hypnosis is very gentle, it's very soothing, and there's no one way that you feel or experience it. And you are aware of what you're experiencing unless you go into the deep somnambulism, which is usually what I do, but I still know and feel what I experienced. It's just that it might not be right in the forefront. But as we go through the journal prompts, it's going to come back to them as to what they released and what they experienced in the event. So,
Okay. And then they'll journal about it. So that's part of
yeah.
it too.
Mhm.
Okay. It sounds amazing. I'm participating, and I encourage everyone to do it because this is an amazing opportunity to be with you and I love the group energy too. I think
Mhm.
I know the practices. I do the healing practices, clearing practices. It's more powerful if everyone's there. You have this huge intention of healing,
Yes.
right?
And we have
So,
everybody's spirit team supporting the process. So it's not
oh,
just your spirit team. We've got everybody's spirit team, surrounding, protecting, supporting that. And so I absolutely love doing group work because of that aspect too. It's so fun.
okay, awesome. Awesome. Well, happy Lunar New Year.
Yes. Happy Lunar New Year.
Yeah,
Wearing
enjoy
my
your
red for it.
yes. Right, awesome,
We have
enjoy
our
your
little
day.
oranges. We're going to do our little oranges across the threshold here at lunchtime for good
Okay,
luck. Do you
whole
know that one?
that's a whole other
Yeah.
thing I gotta learn about, okay.
Yeah, just Google it. It's fun.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you so much for having me, Lisa.
Right, see you at the retreat.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
bye.
Bye.